Hi, my name is Kristen Rose, and today I'm going to be giving you my biography speech on Albert Einstein. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment, and this is exactly what Albert Einstein did. He grew up in Württemberg, Germany. Let's see, there's a photo here. He grew up with his mother, his father, and his younger sister. He grew up in a Jewish household. His father was an engineer, and even though it has been said, and it's a big myth, that Albert Einstein struggled in school, he actually did not. He felt as though school was holding him back, as he was so intelligent and he's already above everybody else in his grade, so he dropped out of school at the age of 15 to pursue a degree in higher education. This is a photo of the newspaper article where he had died at the age of 76. He passed away on April 18th, 1955 at the Medical Center at Princeton University. Weirdly enough, his closest colleague was the one who performed the autopsy on him, and he actually stole Einstein's brain and kept it in a jar. Who later he dissected the brain into several different parts and sent them to scientists across the globe and had them try and analyze Einstein's brain, figure out, was there actually, was he really a genius? Did he have a disability? How was he able to have so much knowledge and get a little bit of, what was going on in Einstein's head? And this is how we've conducted a lot of the research, and we've been able to explain that Einstein really had 6 brains in his head at once. His frontal lobe was so developed. It's the most incredible thing that, his colleague could have ever done for him. His achievements, as you all know, Einstein's theory of relativity and the equation E equals mc squared were his 2 greatest accomplishments, along with the atomic bomb, which he deemed was his worst achievement in the world. He wishes he'd never created the atomic bomb. If he wasn't so afraid that Germany was going to create this bomb and destroy the world, he said he would have never even created the bomb to begin with. He wished he had waited to find out if Germany had actually created the atomic bomb before he had. Otherwise, it would never have become an actual occurrence in the world. And as you can see pictured here, this is the picture of his Nobel Prize, which he won in 1921. He won for physics and explanation of the, I keep saying it wrong, photoelectric effect. Why am I admired by him? I admire him because Einstein, even though everybody told him that his theories were off, it doesn't make any sense, especially his theory of relativity, they were constantly deeming it, just a theory, it's not real, it's, and he never gave up. He constantly did research, constantly tried to prove, that his theory of relativity was actual, it's an actual thing, it's real. He never gave up. He flew to America to try and stop Adolf Hitler. So I admire him for his bravery. I admire him for his smarts. I admire him for his humanitarian side. And I admire him because before I had learned that, everyone talked about him having a disability, a learning disability, was being a myth, I use that to my advantage. My teachers used to tell me, well, you don't understand something, and you're different and you learn differently from everybody else. Einstein did the same thing, Isaac Newton did the same thing. So before I had figured out that that was just a myth, I took that to heart, and I can pass 3rd grade. Einstein did it. So there was another thing that I admired him for a while, was that we were alike in that way where we struggled. In conclusion, Einstein was a great scientist, a great mathematician, and a great physicist. And And even though he created the atomic bomb, he still did a lot of other things that help us today, and he's a great influence. And these are my references. Thanks for tuning in.